Yo, what's up, people? What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing, man? I'm back on here again. Decided to make another video. Me, been the messenger. I'm on here with another message. Title of this video right here is people may not like you, but they gonna respect you though. People may not like you, but they gonna respect you. This is for chosen ones. Chosen ones on this journey, on this path to become a better version of yourself, or whatever your goals are. Whether it's, you know what I'm saying, you fasting, you on semen retention, or you just looking to better your life and be a better version of yourself. And chosen ones, especially, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, men and women out here with special, unique callings and unique anointings on their life, they deal with this. You know, you're gonna have a lot of people that's, and this is with family, friends, uh, close relatives, you name it, or just strangers out, in general, normal acquaintances, you name it. You're gonna have a lot of people that's gonna want to try you. You're gonna have a lot of people that's just not gonna like you. Somebody calling me, hold on. Hold on, y'all. But you're gonna have a lot of people that's gonna want to try you, and the fact of the matter is, they got a problem with you, even though you ain't done nothing or said nothing out the way to them. And it's the fact that they know who you are. See, chosen ones, people don't like the fact that that you demand respect, not with your words, not with yelling at people or being aggressive towards people, but the fact of the matter is your posture. I talk about presence and energy. You know what I'm saying? One thing about energy and aura, it doesn't lie. The fact is, people can't, these narcissists, these so-called fake friends, and these shady, jealous, envious family members of yours, they can't stand the fact that you're not gonna tolerate no disrespect because you treat people with respect. When you come around people, you come with peace. You come with peace and harmony, and you mean no harm. You're always supporting people. You're always there for people. You always trying to be the peacemaker. You always trying to do the right thing. And sometimes this can give off the wrong impression. Sometimes this can make people feel like that they can try you. They can try to press your buttons. You have a lot of people that feel like that they can handle you a certain type of way because of how you look and because of how you come off. You know what I'm saying? Because chosen ones, they have that childlike appearance. You know what I'm saying? Still got that baby face, still got that, that adorable, cute look to them, that childlike energy to them, even though they're grown adults. And people feel like that because of your youthful appearance and because of who you are and because of your good spirit and your good heart, that they can take advantage of this and feel like that they can boss you around, especially some of you chosen people that have big older cousins that's older than you, that's probably older than you or whatever. You're gonna have a lot of people that's older than you in your family that's gonna feel like that they can take advantage of you with you being younger. You know what I'm saying? And some of them will try to use their experiences in life to take advantage of you. But what these people don't know is, despite your age, despite your appearance, you're smarter and more wiser and know a lot more than what people think. And I'm gonna tell you something. One thing about chosen people, they're very blunt. They're very, what I'm saying, straightforward. Like most people don't really have the balls, don't really have the guts to say how they feel to another person's face. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't. They want to mumble up under their breath, or it ain't always about fighting nobody. It's the fact that you're not gonna tolerate no disrespect from people. Like I was saying, most people they'll talk behind your back, start gossiping, but then when they come back around you, they act as if that there's no issue. And sometimes, the chosen ones will ask them like if they're a problem and they're an issue. And I'm pretty sure some of y'all have dealt with this. You ask people, do they got a problem with you? Because even though people don't say nothing, this all goes back to energy doesn't last. You can just feel the negative energy coming from people. Chosen ones, you have been blessed with the gift of discernment. So you can read people, you can see through people. You have the ability to pick up energies on people, all types of different energies that people have on them. And you can tell when a person don't like you, and you can tell when a person does like you by their actions, by the way that they act. And these people, they're never man enough or woman enough to tell you this to your face, to tell you how they really feel about you, because they don't know your reaction. You see, chosen ones, a lot of people are intimidated by you, and a lot of people are afraid of you because you just cut from a different cloth. You cut from a total different cloth. In the world that we live in this day and time, that's surrounded by masks. A lot of people wear masks. A lot of people pretend to be real and pretend to be this and be that, but really not that. And then when they get around somebody that's really real, that's really, a legit person that has character, that has integrity, that's not scared to tell the truth, now they start feeling some type of way. Now they start getting intimidated. They start getting fidgety. They start, looking at you funny and getting all nervous when you come around them. It's almost like they scared of conviction. You know what I'm saying? And people also don't like you because you speak your mind. If it's something that a person is doing that's wrong, and if you know that it's wrong, and if you feel like that it's wrong and you don't like something, you gonna tell them straight up. See, you not a coward. You would say what you would tell them to their face, and you would tell them how it is, point blank, period. Not that you mean any harm, not that you're trying to be rude or disrespectful. That's just how you are, and it's not a lot of people like that. A lot of times, a lot of people like to sugarcoat stuff, and try to make it sound sweet and fly and unicorns and rainbows. But you tell it how it is. You know what I'm saying? You don't sugarcoat stuff. You bring it sour. Like the candy sour pouch. That's how you are, and people can't stand that. That's why chosen ones, you don't really have a lot of friends. Because you too real, and they too fake. And your energy and your spirit is not aligned with their spirit, and they negative energy. So, and one thing about it, they may not like you, but they got some respect for you. One thing about it, you may not like me, but you will respect me, and that's how it is. With a lot of people, that's why people are always giving you a certain type of look. That's why people are always giving you a certain type of look. That's why people, when they see you, they give you you get this weird vibe from people. It's because, man, you too real for people, man. You too real. It just seems like, man, this world is crazy. We live in a world nowadays where doing the right thing is doing the wrong thing, and doing the wrong thing is doing the right thing. And it's like evil gets rewarded, while the good and the righteous suffer and struggle. You know what I'm saying? Suffer and struggle, and struggle, suffer and struggle, and got to go through so much pain. and always getting just good people are the most hated in this world. Sorry, y'all. Can't talk a little bit. But I just thought I'd come on here and say this. You know, we live in a world where, you know, evil is good. Evil is good and good is evil. You know, the evil people, the wicked people, they get celebrated, they get rewarded. While the good people, you know what I'm saying, the righteous people, the holy people, the people of God, they get, you know, they get persecuted. They get demonized. They get convicted. They're the most hated. They go through the most suffering and turmoil. So I just want to come on here and say that. That's why people don't like you. Because you too real. You too real. So if anyone liked this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave and share a comment down below. And let me know your thoughts on this video. And thank all of y'all for tuning in and supporting this video. And thanks to everyone that supports my channel. I appreciate it. I'll catch y'all again some other time. Y'all take care. Peace out. Been the messenger.